First pitch moments away at Chase Field. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. MLB The Show has baseball from the Valley of the Sun, Chase Field in Phoenix. Lots of number 42s on the field as we celebrate Jackie Robinson Day with a good matchup between the New York Mets and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Welcome in, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here to bring you this early season matchup. Alongside me are Major League veterans Steve Lyons and Eric Karros. And Steve, let's talk about the two starters that take the baseball here tonight.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
All right, Steve, thanks. We'll hear from EK momentarily, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting New York Mets as Terry Collins sets his guys up like this. They'll be opposed by the American League's Cy Young Award winner from 2009, the hard-throwing right-hander Zach Greinke. Gary Cox will stand in, currently 8th in the National League in hitting to enter play. Underway now in the Valley of the Sun as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one.
First pitch, 6:40.
And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. Greinke ready now, the 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. And that just misses the corner inside to even the count at 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
You don't want guys to get too comfortable up there, so that's a good idea to run something in tight.
And he lays off ball 4. That's exactly what you want your leadoff man to do, work the count and get on base.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Number 42 will stand in now as you check out his OPS, that number translating into on base plus slugging, and his is in the stratosphere so far.
Yeah, and just for the record, the Major League leader a year ago was Miguel Cabrera. He had an OPS of 1.078, so he's outpacing a guy who nearly won a second Triple Crown.
A bare hand for one. On to Goldschmidt, a double play.
Wow, that is a very quick turn up the middle there. This is not a guy that you're going to double up all that often. But you see the good feed and then the strong return throw, and they're indeed able to roll him up.
Michael Lee will come on now, and no sooner did it look like they may have something started than the double play took it all away.
And that's especially tough when you figure the part of the lineup they're in. These are the guys you want to have hitting with runners on base.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. And that misses 2-0.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
Here's a fastball that swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Trumbull has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Good first inning that time for Zach Greinke. And now Arizona gets its first opportunity in a scoreless ball. A look there at the starting lineup for the host Diamondbacks. They'll go to work against the hard-throwing right-hander Matt Harvey, as you see his numbers there. And in the field, we see the Mets will line up this way. A.J. Pollock will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading up for the Diamondbacks, center fielder, A.J. Pollock.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
One thing about our two starters, they'll both light up the radar gun all game long.
Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
That's right where he's going to need to be against this lineup. On the corners all night long.
And this is hit hard to the right side. And nearly extra bases to start the inning, but this winds up foul by inches. Wow. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. And a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches here to start the bottom of the first.
So far, so good. They get a scoreless top of the first, and now a leadoff single to start things in their half.
Cliff Pennington will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. And he drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
And when he's finding the inside corner with that curveball, oh, he can be tough. That's a hard pitch to hang in there on.
Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball one. He's running towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw not in time as he steals second.
Well, when you're struggling as a ball club, this is when you got to force the issue a little bit. And that can mean being aggressive on the bases. And now he's into second here on the stolen base.
Spin and a throw back to second. Smart to keep an eye on him. Swing and a ball line down in the left field corner. but this will be foul. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
Yeah, that was outside, but it's right where he wants that pitch to be. If you do take that thing, there's no guarantee that it won't be called strike 3.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Well, that's a pitch they're going to have to get used to here tonight. Let's see where this is. That's definitely in the strike zone. That's too good to lay off, especially with 2 strikes.
Paul Goldschmidt will dig in now, and as you can see, he's well over 300 here to start this new campaign. And here's a swing and a ball lifted in the air into fairly deep center field. Cox is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
That ball was hit well, and it might have been a different story if he pulled it. Instead, he hit it to the big part of the ballpark, and he's retired.
Thomas will stand in, hoping to turn things around from the loss last night. He was 0 for 4 in that ball game. A big roundhouse curveball in there for strike 1.
That's a major league curveball there. Those take a while to get used to, believe me.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And that misses. 2-2. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. Another 2-2. Full count. 3-2.
Yeah, he's got a base open, but I don't think you want to put 2 men on for that guy in the very first inning. No thanks.
And now here's the ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Lee is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. We've played an inning. No score. Number 42 leads things off now in the top half of the second.
Third baseman, number 42.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Second inning begins with a slider that misses here. It's 1-0.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone, and it's probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. And he's fallen behind now. 3-1.
They already walked 1 guy in the first inning. Now he's in danger of losing the leadoff guy here in the second.
And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd, a foul ball. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And this has been the big concern with this guy over the last couple seasons. He's prone to getting hurt by the base on balls. Already that's 2 walks here in the early going, and that's something that he's going to need to get a handle on pretty quick.
David Lee will get his first opportunity here. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
Well, not really how you want to start the next guy after a walk. That pitch isn't even close. All right, let's do
this. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Runner goes for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second. So he's in safely following the stolen base, and running has been made a priority on this team here in the early going as we view the league leaderboard for team stolen bases. And you can see right there where they rank in that category. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Close to the bag at second there. Now the pitch. And this might advance the runner as it's on the ground to second. Throw on to first by Pennington, and there's one gone.
Well, if you're going to make an out, you have to make a productive out. And that moves a man up to third now with just one away.
Murphy.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. One out and a runner on third. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And now this is where you can be just a little bit more selective as a pitcher. You're looking for the strikeout. You certainly don't have to throw a strike in either of the next 2 pitches, so you got to see if you can get him to chase.
Runner away from third. Now the pitch. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Now they will get the out at first, and on top of that, the runner hesitated, and he's forced to stay put. Michael Kadire will stride in now as he'll enter play as the second leading hitter in the entire National League.
Let's shut it down here.
Fastball swung on and hit on the ground at third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Mets strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Matt Kemp will come forward now, back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night.
Matt Kemp.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike. 2013, a second straight injury-filled season for Kemp. Wound up playing in just 73 ball games following 106 the year before. But if you go back to 2011, he was one homer away from finishing with a 40-40 campaign.
And that's only happened 4 times in history, so that tells you how good he was that year.
Fouled straight back. One, two. Good biting slider there, hit on the ground down to third. And he's retired, 1 away. And with 1 away, today, of course, Jackie Robinson Day around Major League Baseball. We had a nice ceremony before the game in honor of number 42, as his legacy lives on to this day. Mark Trumbo will stand in for the first time now, hoping to break out of this little 7-game dry spell at the plate. Here's the first offering. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Right there, Murphy at second. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now, these infielders have been busy early on, and that's another ground ball out for them. Probably not going to be the last one we see either.
Kurt Suzuki will stand in, and you see the slow start by the numbers as he's struggling to crack 200 on this new season. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
And after that call, you know he's got to be turning around to say something like, hey, you know what? This guy doesn't need any help.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. This is hit sharply to the left side. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Yeah, a nice effort here at third. It gets on him pretty quickly. Maybe if he's a foot taller, he's got a shot, but this one had left field written all over it.
Number 42 will be the batter. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll stop the runner at second base, but there are 2 on and 2 out now.
And just when you thought this inning was about over, back-to-back hits on back-to-back pitches. You can't let your guard down even for a second against these guys.
Zach Greinke will stand in trying to make it 3 straight 2-out hits as he's got a runner in scoring position at second with still 2 away. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Now a ground ball towards the hole, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
And anytime you send your pitcher up there with 2 away, you want him to at least give you a little bit of a battle up there. But he does way more than that. He singles here to turn the lineup over.
A.J. Pollock will stand in now, and suddenly the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
Yeah, this sort of came out of nowhere, didn't it? But when you've got a guy reeling out there like he really doesn't know what hit him, boy, it's time to put the pedal down.
Hit something hard right here.
Circle change, too low, ball 1.
Well, you know, 3 straight hits are bad enough, but now he's making things even worse by falling behind the next guy.
This is hit on the ground to first. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Brian McCann will stand in, hoping to get things turned around here in April as he enters play with an average down in the 220s. Here's Greinke back to work now as he jumps ahead of the first man to greet him. It's strike 1.
Just overmatched him there.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And they tie him up in proverbial knots there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
And as we showed you in the open, he's out there putting his perfect record on the line. And so far, these guys haven't shown many signs that they're ready to put a 1 in that loss column.
Matt Harvey steps in now. Now a curveball to start him out, but an easy take. It's ball 1. Mets are still looking for their first hit of the ball game. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And they'll put it away now without much of a problem. 2 gone now here in the third.
Maybe a pitch here that he's trying to do a little too much with. He just can't get on top of it and winds up an easy pop out.
Gary Cox will stand in here, hoping to pick up his club's first hit in the contest. And a ball, 1-0.
Yeah, and when your team still doesn't have a hit, you appreciate a call like that once in a while.
Third inning, no score to this point. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Yeah, they're being really careful with this guy. Remember, they walked him the first time around, and now they're behind 2-0 to him right here.
The 2-0. 3-0 now.
Now that he's worked it to 3-0, he's got a couple of free pitches here to pick out one he really likes.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time, he got the call.
And now a pitch on the way. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is fouled back and out of play. And they are still hitless, but at least they'll have a base runner here. It's ball 4.
Now batting, number 42.
Number 42 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. First pitch on the way. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Two out with the man at first. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. Another 2-0 count here to begin an at-bat.
Once or twice is a pattern. More than that is a trend. And he's just not going to have much success if he keeps falling behind every hitter.
There's a strike. It's 2-1. Goes the other way as this is lined to left. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Mets leave one. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Cliff Pennington makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Cliff Pennington.
First pitch of the inning here is wrapped right back from where it came, and that'll get into center field for a leadoff single.
Yeah, nothing too special about a ground ball single up the middle here, but if you keep putting the ball in play like they've been doing, good things have a tendency to happen. We'll see if this gets them started.
Paul Goldschmidt will dig in now, the reigning RBI king in the National League. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Now here's a good spot to finally break through against this guy. You've got the leadoff man on, the heart of the order's coming up, and maybe this is a good chance to get that goose egg off the scoreboard.
Now he starts to chase a pitch outside, and he can't pull the bat back in time. It's strike 1. Check on Pennington, and now here he comes. Line hard into left, but coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out.
Not an easy play out there. You hear that phrase, make sure your first step is back. But he might have got fooled there just a little bit because this is a big swing, but just a little looper. He manages to charge straight in and make the play.
Thomas will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Well, that's just unfair right there. I mean, most guys throw a 91-mile-an-hour fastball. He's throwing a 91-mile-an-hour slider.
And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, that's the obvious danger of trying to get a guy to fish at a curveball in the dirt. You'll see this one skip away, and now that'll take the double play situation right off the board. Could be a costly mistake.
And this is low, but McCann able to get a handle on it quickly there. Grounded to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, right fielder,
Matt Kemp will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. He tried to hold up there, but here's a check swing grounder to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. 3 innings in the books. Still no score on the show. Michael Lee will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
right fielder, Michael Lee.
That is bounced toward the hole, and it's going to get into left field. A solid single, and they're into the hit column for the first time tonight.
Maybe these guys are going to start getting a little more aggressive here early in the count. This is the first pitch of the inning, and he's on base here to kick things off.
Number 42 will dig in. Drew a walk his first time around. First pitch coming. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Come on now, let's get a K right here.
A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. One there, on to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings, and there are 2 away now.
Well, this ball is hit sharply, but you'll see the pitch is working its way down in the strike zone, and that's very tough to elevate. It's going to wind up being an easy double play ball.
David Lee will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Low for ball 1. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. 1-2. Now the pitch. Ball 2.
Boy, that's a good take there. I don't think I could have laid off that one.
Full count now. 3-2. Daniel Murphy would be next. Oh, got him looking at the 2-seamer, and that'll end it. Nothing doing for the Metropolitans. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Mark Trumbo will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
For the Diamondbacks here in the 4th, left fielder, Mark Trumbo.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And it runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike two. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. The 2-2 one more time. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
And so far he's been real effective using that inside part of the plate tonight. I don't think that pitch was even in the strike zone, and Show Track will confirm that for us right now. But I guess he felt like it was close enough that he had to take a rip at it.
So 1 gone in the inning now for the catcher Kurt Suzuki. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Boy, we've seen a lot of guys be late on that fastball tonight, and I think that all comes from being a little over-aggressive.
No runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Number 42, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Tied him up there as this is softly hit down the line. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. Number 42 will stand in. A base hit his first time around.
Number 42.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. No runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1.
Boy, his control has been outstanding so far. And there's another pitch right on the black.
Look into McCann, the 1-1. Up high, 2-1 now.
You can do it, Nick. Come on.
Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Swing and a ground ball back up the middle. And oh, that looked to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. And the recovery attempt will not be in time, as now the question becomes, how hard did that hit him? And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it, it looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Zach Greinke will stand in, and he, of course, is no slouch up there, as he, in fact, took home the Silver Slugger Award for National League pitchers a season ago. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Probably not a steal situation here with the pitcher at the plate. You want that pitcher to hit. You don't want to risk getting thrown out and forcing him to lead off the next inning.
Two and 0 now.
Well, you know, sometimes it's that natural tendency to let up just a little bit when you're facing the opposing pitcher. You know he's not going to do much damage, but you got to get refocused here because you do not want to go 3-0 to him.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Of all the people to lose the strike zone against in this lineup, he's got to be out there thinking, how is this happening against the pitcher?
That one's in there, 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
A runner on first with 2 away. The 3-1 coming. In the air to left. Waiting on it is Kadire, and he will make the catch to end the inning. 1 left for Arizona through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Daniel Murphy will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out, number 1. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th, and boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Michael Kadire will stand in now, an all-star starter for the National League as their DH last year. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. One out, nobody on. 1-0 on the way. Now a swing, and he popped him up. And no ordinary pop-up at that. This is way up there. And this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the 5th.
I think we expected to see a well-pitched game coming in, and we got one. Starting to look like the team who scores first might be the one who wins.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring in the all-star catcher, Brian McCann.
Go.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
2 out, nobody on. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Have a nice flight home, Ned.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
And the pitch. And that misses, so they fall behind McCann here, 3-1.
Yeah, and you know what? You've got a better matchup on deck here with 2 outs. So on 3-1 now, they may not take any chances with this guy.
Now a swing on 3-1, but this is chopped foul right around home plate, and the count will go full to 3-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Full count pitch on its way. Swing and a ball hit high in the air to right center, carrying well, and look out in the pool area. It's a home run. A solo home run for Brian McCann, and the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
Well, with 2 outs and nobody on, if you've got power, hey, you go for it. I mean, he just keeps those hands high, drives right on through the baseball, full extension. That ball ain't coming back.
Matt Harvey will dig in. He popped out his first time. Right down Broadway that time. Strike one. Well, that home run a moment ago, estimated at 425 feet. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Two out, nobody on. Here's the 1-1. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. But an easy play over at first to glove it, and the side is retired. Mets draw first blood thanks to this solo home run. Middle of the night here in the desert. It's 1-0 Mets. A.J. Pollock will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Center fielder, A.J. Pollock.
Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball 1. Hit hard. Foul. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Swing and a line drive to center field. In there, a base hit.
Back into the stretch for him again as we take a look at his line so far. It's almost like he's kept that shutout going with smoke and mirrors because he's definitely given up his share of base runners. They just haven't amounted to anything so far.
Cliff Pennington will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats out of play. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Seems like it's been a fairly consistent pattern. Hard stuff early, soft stuff late. But these guys don't seem to have caught on yet.
It's a pretty standard operating procedure, too. But they just look lost up there.
Has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled off to the right.
Watch the defense.
Now a throw over. Runner back safely. He'll try again, 1-2. Now this pitch is stroked into right center field, and that'll get down for a base hit. The relay, and a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
Well, they've been held off the scoreboard so far, but they are definitely knocking on the door now. You get the leadoff single followed by a double here, and they're in a good position to break through, maybe even with a big inning.
Paul Goldschmidt will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
First offering on the way, and that misses inside, 1-0.
Now with 2 on and nobody out, it's looking like this scoreless string could be in some jeopardy.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Looks like he's not going to see anything here.
Yeah, I don't think so either. They gave him 2 shots to see if he'd go out of the zone to try to chase, and after that, I'm thinking they should just put him on.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. That's hard hit back up the middle. And that's through into center field, base hit. And the run will come in to score from third as that'll knock things up at 1 apiece.
And you can see the pitching coach heading for the mound, and this is nothing more than just trying to reassure your guy and give him a chance to compose himself. He's been great so far, so there's no reason to think that he can't work out of this.
Thomas will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
And this bounces on McCann, but a good block there as he's able to keep it close. RV over to first. A dive, but he's back. And this is on the ground to third. To second for 1. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
Well, this is a potential rally killer right here. They do get 1 run, but it costs them 2 outs in the process.
Matt Kemp will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game. Now a ball hit hard but foul as this one forces the third base coach to dance out of danger. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Arizona's on top, 2-1. Gary Cox will come forward now to start out their half of the 6th, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had them off balance all game.
And now some action in that Arizona bullpen, as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. For that man right there, just the one run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
And they're going to have a leadoff base runner here as the fastball's lined into left, a base hit. So with the leadoff man reaching base here, let's take a moment to check out this date in baseball history. Number 42 will dig in for the third time now. He started the evening 0 for 2 so far. Driven the other way, but caught down at third. Throw back to first will not be in time, so they'll just get the one on the line out.
You can't underestimate how important a start this is when your team's on a losing streak. He has been phenomenal, and it's all thanks to him that they've got a good shot at ending this thing.
Michael Lee will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Ball one.
The one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Go home, Matt.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Come on now, give me a break. Ha, terrible, Matt. Terrible.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Fouled back. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3-2 with one out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
From the stretch. And that pitch is lined into left field, and he's got his second hit of the evening. And they'll get it in quickly, so it's runners at first and second now with one man out.
Yeah, that's his second hit so far. He's got 2 of their 4 hits, so at least he's seeing the ball well.
Number 42 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. In there, 0-1.
And EK, I don't know about you, but I really hated getting a bad call on that very first pitch.
Hey, jeez, it puts you just in a terrible frame of mind.
Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th.
Strike this guy out.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Good waste pitch, 1-2.
Oh, classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
Go back to New York, man.
Here's Greinke's 1-2. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Next pitch will be an even 80 so far for Greinke. swing, and he takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. In quickly with it is Kemp, and that'll hold the runner at third base. And he continues to hit the ball well, as that'll push his hitting streak up to 7 games now.
David Lee.
Now you see Diamondbacks manager Kirk Gibson out of the dugout and on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a change here, as that's going to be all tonight for Zach Greinke. So as he departs, he'll leave this mess for the bullpen, as 3 runners are his responsibility. Brad Ziegler will come on now, really needing that double play ball, as the bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. David Lee will stand in now in one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame to this point, as he'll do so with the bases loaded.
And that key hit still hasn't shown up yet. Like you say, you got the bases loaded. You just wonder, how many more of these opportunities are you going to get?
There's nowhere to put this next guy.
Now the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
And this guy's been in situations like this so many times before. He's got plenty to call on upstairs to try to help him work out of this jam.
Nowhere to put him here, as he falls behind now, 2-0.
Well, he's starting to put himself into a no-win situation. Obviously, you don't want to walk home a run, but you can't just throw a cookie in there, because he could bring in 4 with 1 swing.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And this ball will be chopped foul. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. What a stop coming off the bag. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. What a play.
Wow, what a heck of a play down there at first base. You've got no chance to prevent that run from scoring, but at least they're going to get an out on the play after a great diving stop.
Daniel Murphy will dig in now. He's struck out and lined out in his first 2 at-bats. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Second and third, 2 away. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
And that pitch is just a little bit easier to lay off when you're opposite-handed up there, because you can see the sweep of that pitch coming all the way in.
And a big strikeout there, as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Mets forced to settle for 1 here in the inning. To the bottom of the 6th inning, and we are tied 2-2. Mark Trumbo will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th.
Left fielder, Mark.
Now the first pitch. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
Yeah, a little surprising he didn't offer it that one. That was a dangerous spot for a good fastball hitter.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side, as the count will move to 0-2 now. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, there's a look at his pitches by inning, and as you can see, he's hit 85 for the game now, so you have to think they're watching him pretty closely in that dugout.
Kurt Suzuki will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
And now with that pitch count getting up there just a little bit, you can see that some of these pitches are missing just a little farther away than they were earlier.
And a slider stays outside and he falls behind 2-0.
Now he's going to get a visit from his catcher just to make sure he's all right, but this might actually be more of a stall tactic here. I mean, his pitch count, it's starting to get up there, so this might just be to buy a little time for that bullpen.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
3 straight strikes to the first hitter in the inning. 3 straight balls now to the second.
And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
I think the 70-year right now might be that train whistle pulling into the station for the final time. Look, he's giving his all out there, but you start to get the sense that this guy may have reached the end of the line.
Well, now here comes the Mets manager, Terry Collins, on his way to the mound. And he's already made the change. That's going to do it for Matt Harvey. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Vic Black will come on now as he inherits a runner at first with already 1 out in the inning.
Vic Black.
Number 42 will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. Now here's the first pitch. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left.
Get that runner to second base now. Come on.
And that misses 1-1. Outside, 2-1.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
And a breaking ball lined into left field, a base hit.
Well, I think I'm about ready to declare his cold streak over. He's broken out of it in a big way here. His 3rd hit of the ball game, and he looks as good as gold to my eyes.
Carl Crawford will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 42, Carl Crawford.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. It's high, but a fine job to come down with it at third, and he's out stealing third base.
Now that play is going to change the complexion of this inning for sure. Now all of a sudden you've got 2 outs and a runner at second base, so you may have just handed this pitcher a lifeline.
Fastball, and he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And right off the bench, it's a home run. So a 2-run shot here for Carl Crawford. And it stakes the Diamondbacks to a 4-2 lead.
This is a good sign for these guys. They need him to have a bounce-back season after last year, and he's got his first home run here.
A.J. Pollock will dig in. He singled and later scored his last time.
Center fielder, A.J. Pollock.
Here's the first offering. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But the Diamondbacks pick up a couple courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom third of the order, 7, 8, 9 due up to start the 7th. It's now 4. Welcome back to Chase Field here in Phoenix. We're on to the 7th with the Diamondbacks out in front. And before we get the inning underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. David Hernandez is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
David Hernandez.
Michael Kadire will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Left fielder, Michael Kadire.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Ball 2 to Kadire. 2 balls and no strikes.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Two-one pitch is that circle change swung on and missed. 2-2.
He might have thought he'd be getting another dose of that curveball because he was way behind that one.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
And down by 2, you better believe they'll take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner.
Here's the 3-2 pitch to the right side, but foul, and he'll try it again. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Yeah, that one hurts. He might be in just to face this one guy, so to come right in and put him on base, that doesn't help the cause at all.
Brian McCann will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1.
That runner's greening.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
Golf today?
And that is swung on and missed as McCann is retired for the first out.
You saw the numbers when he came in a minute ago. He is yet to give up an earned run this year, so you can't ask for a whole lot more than that from one of the keys to your bullpen.
Matt Carpenter will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 42, Matt Carpenter.
Lays off 1-0.
Yeah, and coming right off of that strikeout, he's got to be thinking he should be ahead of this next guy. That's a tough way to fall behind.
This one's a strike. It's 1-1. Swinging a ground ball to first. To second for 1. On to Goldschmidt, a double play. Inning over. Mets go down quickly. They trail it here 4-2. Jay Lee will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Jay Lee.
Cliff Pennington will start things off for the Diamondbacks with Paul Goldschmidt set to follow next.
Cliff Pennington.
Now a swing as he shoots this one over to first. And he'll take this to the bag, 3 unassisted for the first out.
Well, I think you got away with one right there. I mean, this is a fastball right down the middle. And he just smokes this ball, too. But unfortunately, he hits it right at someone. So it becomes a fairly easy out.
1 gone now in the Arizona 7th. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Swing and a ball hit hard to third. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
Well, even when you keep him in the ballpark, he can be trouble. And here he's right on this pitch, and he smokes it into left field for a solid single.
Thomas will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. And that misses for ball 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going.
Get that runner in scoring position. Get him just second.
And here's a big swing as he sends this one in the air out toward deep center. And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retreat.
You know, that's the thing with throwing a fastball as hard as he does. It makes fly balls travel that much farther off the bat. And this thing gets out there a long ways before it finally gets tracked down.
Matt Kemp will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Now here's the first pitch. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Come on, man.
Look into McCann, the 1-1. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention, I mean, especially when it's on the inner half.
And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. And this is going to be a foul ball. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Diamondbacks as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Oliver Perez will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Oliver Perez.
Gary Cox will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Center fielder.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
And he's always so tough on left-handed hitters. That slider is just so difficult to pick up.
Swung on and hit softly on a line. Throw on to first is low that time, but Goldschmidt's able to hang with it, and he digs it out. A nice play. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Number 42 will dig in here.
Here we go, guys. Come on.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Pitch on the way. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. And this is going to be a foul ball. And a little battle brewing here as he fights off the 2-strike pitch and chops it foul. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
One thing you learn real quick as a rookie, you don't get any easy at-bats at this level. You got to be thinking up there every single pitch, because guys up here, they'll tear you apart if you don't.
Michael Lee will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. A little bit outside. 2-1. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. Number 42 is there, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. Still down by a count of 4-2. Mark Trumbo will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
Fielder, Mark Trumbo.
First pitch to him. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
He's gonna make you pay.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Ready with another 0-2. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Come on, Mark.
And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. And a fastball here is swung on and lifted in the air to left. Settling under it now is Kadire, and he puts it away no problem for the first out.
This crowd oohs and ahs every time this guy hits a fly ball, but he didn't get all of that one, and it's pretty much a can of corn.
Kurt Suzuki will stand in. Base on balls his last time. First pitch coming. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1-2, you've got to be thinking right center field. He'll take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Again, a 1-2. Now a ball rolls softly to second. On to first, and Suzuki's retired, 2 away.
Well, he really bunched him up on that two-seam fastball right there. That's not a very confident swing either, and the result, just an easy ground ball.
Number 42 will stand in working on a 3-hit ball game now. And this will be fouled away. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
This fastball is looking pretty lively right now.
And a good pitch there, but it's taken for a ball, and it's 2-2 to the Arizona third baseman. One thing you can say with certainty, he's really tried to take some ownage on that inside part of the plate.
It's something that you need to learn as a young pitcher. You've got to have that willingness to work inside, or guys at this level will just lean out over the plate and eat you up.
Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. Gets under this one as this is hit high and pretty deep out there to center field. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Diamondbacks down in order, but they still lead this one 4-2. There's Arizona manager Kirk Gibson on his way to home plate, lineup card in hand, so one would assume we're going to see a double switch here. Joaquin Benoit is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 42, Joaquin Benoit. Now catching and batting in the 9th spot, number 42.
Number 42 will dig in, 1 for 2 thus far.
Leading off with the Mets, third baseman, number 42.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
You got to think one thing here. Get on base. A walk will do the trick.
Hit hard to the right. Foul. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Well, that's an opportunity wasted on the mound there. A hitter's got to be defensive on 2-2, but that was so far outside, he didn't even have to worry about chasing it.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. Once again, a 3-2. And this one will wind up as a foul ball. And Kemp will drift over for a look, but this is going to find the seats in right, a foul ball. Look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
And now after the leadoff walk, that'll bring the tying run to the plate. So let's see if they can use that as a springboard to a big inning.
David Lee will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Up and in for ball 1. Nervous time now in that third base dugout.
Heck, nervous time up here. My heart's racing, and I'm just watching this game.
And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. And he goes the other way with a fastball as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Catch made out there by Kemp, and there's one gone.
And the fact that they're playing no doubles defense might have helped him out right here. This is a much tougher play if he's at his regular depth, but he ranges back to put this one away.
Daniel Murphy will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
Shake it off. Let's get 2.
Now the fastball here is swung on and grounded foul. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game. Michael Kadire will stand in as their last chance now. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. And this is cut on and missed, so the Mets are down to their final strike now.
You can tell he's still frustrated after that first called strike. It's still on his mind.
Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. And now this crowd announced at around 33,000 come to their feet. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Yeah, that's a nice win here for these guys. And now I think, EK, you better hurry up and get to a computer so you can get your taxes in by midnight.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close two-run victory. Offensively, the Diamondbacks tonight relied heavily on the work of this man, Carl Crawford. Take a snapshot of that. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, and I think we probably could have given this award to 3 or 4 different people, but you definitely can't overlook his contribution. He really played a great ball game.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Diamondbacks are victorious here, 4-2. Good night from Phoenix.
Final line score for the ball game tonight for the victorious Diamondbacks: 4 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Mets, time of the ball game 2 hours and 49 minutes. A reminder that Postcane Valley Metro is available in Copper Square at Central Station. Also, extra Metro rail trains are available at the Washington and 3rd Street station.